Professional footballers get paid millions not to mess up. But what happens when they do? These 10 moments prove that even the biggest stars can fail spectacularly and hilariously on the biggest stages. We're talking goalkeepers forgetting the ball and strikers celebrating goals that never even happened. They look scripted, but these are unbelievable moments of pure football chaos. We're counting down the most unforgettable fails and asking, why do world-class players make Sunday League mistakes? Stick around for number 1, because it's so embarrassing, the player wishes it never made it to camera. 10. Olivier Giroud, Arsenal vs Monaco, 2015. 2 yards out, Champions League night, and Arsenal are desperate for a goal. The ball drops to Giroud's feet. Empty net, no pressure, just finish it. He swings, sends it into orbit, and the Emirates freezes. Ozil just stands there, hands on his head, while the commentators struggle for words. Arsenal go out of the Champions League, and that miss becomes the image of their heartbreak. Later, Giroud admitted he panicked, shocked that the ball even reached him. A £12 million striker is overthinking the easiest chance of his career. The memes never stopped. Pressure doesn't just test skill, it exposes humanity. 9. Eric Choupo-Moting. How do you miss from 0 yards out? Not 2, not 1, 0. April 2019. PSG versus Strasbourg. Christopher Nkunku fires a shot past the keeper. It's rolling in, destined for the net. Then comes Choupo-Moting. He sees the ball, thinks, I'll help. And what happens next might be the most confusing decision in football history. Instead of letting it roll in, or literally doing nothing, he somehow blocks his own teammate's goal on the line. He's turned a guaranteed goal into a goal kick. The BBC called it the worst miss in football history. Neymar's frozen. The crowd's in disbelief. Sometimes the smartest move is absolutely nothing. 8. Sven Botman. What's worse than conceding a goal? Scoring it yourself. And what's worse than that? Doing it in stoppage time, seconds before halftime, when your team's fighting just to make it to the break. November 2nd, 2025. West Ham versus Newcastle. The score is level at 1-1. Aaron Wan-Bissaka whips in a low cross. Nothing catastrophic, just one of those awkward ones defenders deal with 100 times a season. All Sven Botman has to do is let it roll through to Nick Pope. Instead, he stretches out a toe, and somehow he redirects it perfectly past his own keeper. It's 45+1 on the clock. West Ham fans explode. Botman just stands there, motionless, as if rewinding time might undo what he's just done. Sometimes the best clearance is no clearance at all. 7. David De Gea. Even legends have off days. But what David De Gea did at Goodison Park, that wasn't an off day, it was a tutorial on how not to clear the ball. March 1st, 2020. Everton versus Manchester United. The clock hasn't even hit 3 minutes. De Gea gets the ball at his feet. No pressure, no danger. Until Dominic Calvert-Lewin starts sprinting in. De Gea hesitates, takes one touch too many, and then disaster. His clearance slams straight into Calvert-Lewin and ricochets into the net. 2 minutes, 44 seconds on the clock, and Everton lead 1-0 thanks to a goalkeeper assist. The crowd loses it. His teammates freeze. And De Gea? He's staring into the distance. Sometimes, it's not the shots you fail to save. It's the ones you create yourself. 6. Patrice Evra kicks a fan, 2017. You can't make this up. Before the match even starts, Patrice Evra gets sent off for kung fu kicking his own fans. He's warming up for Marseille in a Europa League match when the Marseille ultras behind the goal start hurling insults. Evra snaps, charges over, and launches a flying kick into a fan's chest. Chaos erupts as security rushes in and teammates drag him away. The match is delayed, Marseille loses, and Evra, suspended, fined, and released by the club. Lesson learned: don't let fans live rent-free in your head, especially before kickoff. 5. Thomas Müller. He's conquered Europe, won World Cups, scored against the best defenders on the planet, But his fiercest opponent wasn't a defender. It was a strip of tape. September 2024. Säbener Straße, Bayern Munich's training ground. Müller races across the grass, focused, sharp, doing what he does thousands of times. Then it happens. The tape catches his foot, and Germany's legendary Raumdeuter flies. His teammates collapse in laughter. Leroy Sané is rolling on the floor. Head coach Vincent Kompany can't even speak. Müller catches the camera, grins and says, "That's good for the clicks." And he wasn't wrong. The clip hit 13 million views in 12 hours. Bayern legend, defeated by office supplies. 4. Lukas Hradecky. November 21st, 2020. Arminia Bielefeld versus Bayer Leverkusen. Leverkusen lead 1-0 early in the second half. Hradecky receives a routine back pass. No attackers nearby. No danger, just a simple clearance. He swings his foot and completely slices it. The ball spins off his boot and slowly, painfully rolls into his own net. His teammate Dragovic rescued the win with a late goal. After the match, Hradecky said, "It's okay if people laugh a little. There'll be a few YouTube clips and a few memes." He was right. 3. Michy Batshuayi. June 2018. Adnan Januzaj scores against England in the group stage. Batshuayi, full of joy, grabs the ball and smashes it toward the net in celebration. It rebounds off the post, straight into his face. He hits the turf like gravity had a grudge while his teammates lose it and the cameras catch every frame. Even the commentators can't stop laughing. The clip goes viral instantly. Belgium advance. But this is what the world remembers. Batshuayi later tweeted, "I knew I'd become a meme." And he was right. Tens of millions of views. And just when you think football can't get more ridiculous. Number 2, Raheem Sterling. Raheem Sterling had a tap-in to save Man City's Champions League dream and somehow sent it straight into the shadow realm, August 15th, 2020. Champions League quarter-finals. City trailing 2-1 to Lyon. 86th minute. One goal could change everything. De Bruyne drills a perfect ball across the box. The keeper's gone, the net is wide open. Sterling's 2 yards out. This isn't even a shot. It's a formality. But somehow, he skies it. The entire bench freezes. Guardiola collapses to his knees. Seconds later, Lyon scored again. 3-1. City are out. A season built for Champions League glory, undone by one impossible miss. You've seen awkward, you've seen painful. But number 1, it's the blooper that broke football. Sunderland versus Liverpool, 2009. It's one of the most chaotic own goals in Premier League history. A striker, a beach ball, an absolute pandemonium. October 2009. Sunderland hosting Liverpool. A red beach ball, thrown by a Liverpool fan, bounces onto the pitch just as Darren Bent lines up a shot. The ball strikes the beach ball, deflects past Pepe Reina and trickles into the net. And the ref gives the goal. Liverpool players surround him while Reina fumes and the commentators lose it in disbelief. Sunderland go on to win 1-0. Liverpool demands a replay, but it's denied. And that beach ball? It becomes more famous than most players. The fan who threw it later auctioned it for charity, while Reina never lived it down. Even FIFA stepped in, rewriting the rules to cover outside objects. This wasn't just a blooper. It changed football history. Pure madness, and the perfect way to end this list. From beach balls to back passes, football never stops serving pure chaos. If you enjoyed this, smash that like button, subscribe for more Football Chronicles, and drop a comment. Which blooper had you dying? If you love wild moments like these, check out my video, Mind-Blowing Football Fails That Stunned Fans. It's packed with the kind of jaw-dropping chaos that'll make you question how some of these players ever turned pro. This is Pitch Archives, reminding you even legends have off days.